Hi everyone, in this segment we will be sharing with you some effective virtual teaching and learning instructions.
We'll be looking at 6 elements of effective reading instruction every child needs every day.
First, every child listens to a fluent adult read aloud. All students in grades 1 to 6 can benefit from modeling from a fluent reader. Fortunately, this is one of the easiest strategies to accomplish in a virtual classroom. Many teachers and principals have adopted a practice of reading orally to students on Facebook. Others are creating their own YouTube videos. In addition, many educational companies are offering their resources for free during the pandemic. Tumblr Book Library, Teen Book Cloud, Storyline Online, and free audiobooks are available at Audiobook Cloud.
Every child reads something he or she chooses. This doesn't mean that every child can read whatever they want, although sometimes that is important. It does mean that students get choices, which increases their motivation and allows for differentiation by reading level, interest, or subject matter knowledge. Give students suggestions curated around a curriculum topic. Share a list of your favorite novels. Remind students and parents that many public libraries are now open for pickup. Online resources also offer students a variety of choices.
Every child reads something he or she understands. There is a time to stretch students and develop skill building through material that is at their instructional level. There is also a time to allow students to read things that are at their independent level. Fluency is built by repeating reading of easy, comfortable materials. This is also how we build interest and love for reading. Most readers do not become readers by reading things that challenge them, but by things that interest them. Sometimes we all like to read a novel or a thriller that doesn't make us work too hard. We like to reread a favorite book. We don't always choose a book that challenges us or is of the best literary quality. We love a good series regardless of its literary merit. This is especially true during this crisis. Maybe it is time to relax our literary standards and allow students to read whatever they want. Like us, they may choose books that are easy and light. Encourage puzzle books or joker books. Let them read magazines or blogs. Keep in mind of the truism of teaching reading, and it says, the more you read, the better you will read.
Every child reads accurately. Accurate reading involves understanding of phonemic awareness, phonics, word identification, vocabulary, and fluency, in addition to comprehension. Encourage students to read orally to a parent, a sibling, a pet, or even to their stuffed animals. Sometimes the best homework is for students to just read with a parent for a few minutes every day. This is not overwhelming to parents who may be frustrated trying to figure out the appropriate phonetic sounds on a worksheet or lack the skills to teach their children various decoding strategies. Vocabulary is often strengthened through games. Perhaps this is a time for a good old-fashioned game of Scrabbles, Boggle, Upwords, Pictionary, Apples to Apples, or other word games. Balderdash is a great way to develop understanding of vocabulary, and lacking the board game version can easily be done with just a dictionary and paper. This kind of vocabulary work would be a welcome break for parents and students alike, as students are learning while having fun, reducing some of the stress of homeschooling. There are also many websites that help students with word work. Flocabulary is one of our favorite sites. It is a fun site where students can learn about different subject matters, topics to hip-hop. There are options for many subjects and grade levels. Kids might even be inspired to write their own hip-hop stories about some of the subject matters they have learned. If students have access to tablets or phones, there are many free apps that help students with letters, sounds, and words. Explore apps for your grade level and offer parents and students suggestions for the ones that will build skills connected to your content standards.
Every child writes about something personally meaningful. Many children struggle with writing. Rather than stressing over how to deliver writing instructions via Zoom or worksheet, this is a time to encourage real writing for real purposes. Writing, like reading, is best learned by actual doing it. Give students choices within your curriculum standards that offer different pathways. Here are some examples. Teach students the basic format of writing a letter. Then have them write letters to grandparents or elderly neighbors or those near to them. After a brief lesson of writing, ask students to write their own based on their personal experiences during this pandemic. Have students interview their parents or grandparents and write what they learned. For writing formally text, offer students options. For example, read or watch an article from the news. Give your opinion about it. Write 3 statements that offer support and rationale for your response. Kid in Story is a book marker for grades 1 to 3. Write About is a classroom writing community built by teachers. Another one, Write the World is a global community for young writers. It offers writing prompts and competitions for writers.
Every child talks with peers about reading and writing. Many people are craving more social interaction during isolation. This is especially true of extroverts. We should also remember what we learned from Vygotsky. Many people learn best through social interaction with others. Admittedly, this is a challenge while teaching virtually. Zoom and other group meeting platforms offer some discussion opportunities, though synchronous work is challenging for many families. Most situations for peer-to-peer interaction come via technology. While we know some families lack access, we can offer some options that require minimal access to the internet. Consider giving students options to work with a sibling or friend. Let them do projects that allow them to read or write with others. This is highly motivational for some students. Lacking internet access, perhaps they can talk with a partner through the telephone.
Effective virtual literacy instruction is challenging, but we think it helps to go to the core of what we know is effective. If we cannot do everything, we need to choose the things that are manageable and the things that will not stress students, teachers, and parents. We need to provide options. We need to become facilitators by designing work that is instructional, motivational, and doable. Thank you.